Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh shit, what is the drop? What is the drop? Oh my god! The black beast is on! Black beast, get the win! Shut it loose! Get the win! Get here! What have you done? I just knocked out Bobby Knuckles! Hit me with the hardest point! He's looking to finish this thing! God is deeply hot! God is hot! God is hot! Contender Series, Smotritsky versus Malott, Barez versus Hernandez, Season 5, 6 with the MMA-Holes. Hey friends, welcome to the show. Hopefully everyone is wonderful. Jesse will be with us shortly. I'm sure the baby will be making an appearance as well. We're hanging with the boys. Tonight, Tuesday night Contender Series. As you see up top, Dana White's Contender Series Season 5, week number 6. Let's see how many fights we got. 5 fights on the card, and we're going to be learning about some new athletes on a Tuesday night. Really looking forward to some carnage tonight as we prepare for, there we go, the show. There it is. Okay, there it is. Make sure you smash the like button, and it's good to see everyone here. A big shout out to our sponsors. You got Poly Market, the nice market on the interwebs. You want to check it out for yourself. There's a link in the description down below. You can bet on some baseball games, everything pretty much, football. Hopefully they throw the boxing and MMA on here again, but a lot of cool stuff. We made some money off of Volkanovski. So if you'd like to check it out, there's a link in the description to that. Also, we have Head Rush, 20% off, promo code MMA-HOLES. Head Rush is absolutely wonderful. Play the song. So if you want 20% off the greatest swagalicious gear, MMA-HOLES, the link is in the description. We have MysticRootsCBD.com, 20% off the greatest CBD in the fucking world. That's right. Organic. Check it out for yourself. 20% off, promo code, same thing, MMA-HOLES. As I talk about these sponsors, my baby's staring at me. Hi, Ellie. One day we're going to have you read the sponsors. We're just staring at each other right now. I wonder what's going through her mind right now. She's probably like, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to a camera? Anyway, I'm talking to my friends. Yeah, I'm talking to my friends. Yeah, so thank you to Head Rush. If you'd like to watch the fights, we have it pinned in the live chat, ESPN Plus over there, and in the description as well. So ESPN Plus, we're sponsored by them as well. Thank you, ESPN Plus, and enjoy the fights. All right, here we go. What do we got in the chat? Who's here? Who's up in this biatch on a Tuesday night? Tuesday night, that's why I love the Contender Series. Gives us an excuse to hang.
Hanging with the boys.
With the boys. By the way, before we get started, I went back to the Bare Knuckle 20 stream that we did, and I wasn't sure if we reacted to the fight of the gentleman who passed. And we did. We did. And check it out for yourself. It's a Bare Knuckle 20 stream. Now we did it was on a Fuko Friday. Bellator, it was Congo, was fighting that night as well. Yeah, check it out for yourself. We put a poll up in the live chat. Do you think he's dead? Like, no joke. We did a... Whoa. Cringe. Yeah. So yeah, check it out. I mean, our reactions. We're not gonna clip it and post it on social media. So if you want to see it for yourself, drop in the comments and let me know what you think. But I mean, it was kind of wild, our reaction. And now fast forwarding to he did pass. What was his name? Thornton. Can't remember his name. Forgive me for forgetting this guy's name. It's a terrible story though. I noticed Bare Knuckle put a tweet out and they disabled their comment section, which is wild. What's the guy's name? I got to give him his respect. Justin Thornton. We literally hit the nail on the head. We spoke about before the fight happened. Wow, this is a mismatch. This is crazy. Then when he dropped from the knockout, we even said, wow, this is a bad look for Feldman, you know, after he just was preaching how Bare Knuckle was so safe. Like, this all happened during that reaction. So it's a eerie fight, buddies, if you want to check it out. So it's Bare Knuckle 20. And let me know what you think about it. I think the death may kill BKFC. Some people are trying to cancel Bare Knuckle for it. I'm really curious to see. I mean, this is the response by them. Like I said, I've always been a fan of their sport. I like Bare Knuckle. I'm even Game Bread FC is growing on me. It's just the matchmaking is horrific when it comes to things like that. Like, you don't want to see an 11-1 guy fight a 6-18 guy, you know. So that's just a bad look. It actually is on the card of our friend Caleb Harris was on that card. So I would love to talk to Caleb and, you know, get his thoughts on the situation. It's a terrible, terrible situation. Our hearts go out to the family, Justin Thornton. But yeah, if you watch that fight, buddies, it is incredibly cringe. So check it out for yourself, man, and let us know what you think. Jesse saw it, and we were just looking at each other like, you know, 5 years of doing this show, and it was just inevitable that something terrible was going to happen, right? And it took 5 years for it to happen. And I hope it never happens again. I hope we never react to a fight and something like that happens again, because it was a rough watch. But as Jesse's coming in with the baby, I want to get her thoughts. Just put her in the walker. Yeah, it's messed up, man. Thank you, Tudsy James. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Anyway, we're going to react to some fights tonight. Rocky Orelli, thank you for the subscribe. And, you know, yeah, it's a bad look for Bare Knuckle, but combat sports as a whole, matchmaking as a whole, I think it puts a spotlight on all of combat sports. And thank you, Ace of Spade, for the subscribe. Appreciate that. So this does affect the UFC too, in my opinion. I mean, the UFC has some pretty, if you think about it, there's a fight tonight on this card where a guy is like a plus 400. Let me get this right over here. So it's White versus Valdez is first. Let me see if I can find that fight. There's like, look at this one. Look at this fight over here. Now listen, the record is not, it's fairly similar. You got 6-1-1 versus 5-1-0, right? So they're similar with their records. But you got a guy that's a minus 435. So make sure you scratch your head. Like, why is this guy such an underdog here? You know, what's happening here? Not like this fight should never happen. You know, Holmes is a live dog, you know, but you never know. So I'm curious what like if this is going to trickle over into the MMA world as well. Jess, what did you think about that fight reaction when you watched it back?
Yeah, I cringed. I cringed real hard.
When we put the poll up, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was.
What are we doing?
And
the poll
you know
was
what
right.
It was? I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson from that reaction. I know now that if a fighter looks to be down and out, maybe respect the fact that they're down and out instead of cracking jokes.
No, we did, though.
We did to an extent, but I still feel like there was...
Well, we wanted to know if he was dead or not, so we had to put a poll out.
That's the part where it's kind of like,
They were right.
Like, it just didn't feel right to listen to. So I think from this point forward...
No,
I don't know about you, but for me, I'm just going to handle it way differently.
What irked me more than anything was the fact that we didn't understand the mismatch before the fight happened. We articulated it on air.
Yeah.
And then after he did go down and the camera wouldn't show him, so we remembered correctly. You know, our initial reaction is like, what is Feldman going to do about this? Like, something's got to be done. You know, it's a bad look.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, let's move on. Tell me the poll wasn't, is he dead? Yeah, that was the poll.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't right. And the thing is before we listened to it, before we listened to the reaction all together, Moss goes, "Oh, I should clip the reaction."
No, I thought I threw it out there. I didn't say I was going to do it
before we listened to it, and then we listened to it, and I'm like, "Do not clip this." Like it's,
I didn't clip it,
it's
no.
just not. It was not.
But yeah, but the people were right. They said yes, he is dead. So you guys got that one right. What's it called? Hopefully the family gets paid. So there's a GoFundMe, and I guess when we get the information, we'll put it in the description. But Bare Knuckle threw $1,000 in the GoFundMe. Now I don't know. It's not like Bare Knuckle's made of money, but doesn't that seem a little low? $1,000?
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Like I don't know.
Is that what they offered?
That's a
give the family?
word on the street. I don't know exactly. They may have donated more, but that's what I heard.
Where did you hear that from?
Don't worry, the dark web.
They're offering $1,000 in damages.
That's apparently that's
for a man
what was
losing his
thrown.
life.
That was thrown in the. Actually, you could probably pull up the GoFundMe. What's his name again? Josh. Hold on. Let's see.
Justin.
His name is. Yeah, just look up his GoFundMe, and then if you look over there, you could find. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't.
You got
hear
your phone? Yeah, look it up real quick.
Distracted.
And see if what Bare Knuckle you can pull it up, unless they did it anonymous. But yeah, like I said though, Bare Knuckle's not made of money. It's not like they're the UFC. But yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's move on. So go check it out. Drop your comment in the comment section. I was like, oh my god, what do we do? Sorry you died. Here's $1,000 for you. The trouble. It's crazy, man. It's such a crazy. I just hope that this is an example. I mean, listen, you don't want a life as an example, but I hope that the world of combat sports learns from this, and we're not seeing some crazy mismatches like that, because it's just nuts. You got to think Bare Knuckle learned, right? All right, here we go. Tail of the tape. 28 White, 29 Valdez, 6 foot White, 5'9" Valdez, 155.5 pounds both, 72-inch reach for both, virtually identical. All right. It's crazy, though, right?
Super chat.
Yo, Jason dropping a 20 spot on us.
I have to disagree, respectfully, matchmaking-wise as reason. Records mean little, it's what competition a person faces. UFC does same. The way he fell caused the spinal cord injury. Could have been anyone, 1 in a billion.
Well, it's like I said yesterday, though, too, you have to keep in mind, it's not necessarily the, it's what I was telling Chubbs, it's not necessarily the record, but skill, mismatching skill.
Yo, you guys, right off the bat, here, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Yeah. Mouthpiece in his. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth. Oh. Look at my mouthpiece. Charles Oliveira's got a mouthpiece in his mouth.
What does he got?
Shonte Olive's got a mouthpiece. Yeah. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece in his mouth. Oh. Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece in his mouth.
Well, hello there.
There is always great fights at the Contender series. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, Phil Starr and Jason Hedelson. By the way, Jason Hedelson is our new top Fukin dog. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Jason, so much. Thank you, Phil Starr. And here we go, right off the bat, Valdez versus White going down in the first round. Who gets the contract? Valdez lifts and dumps White down to the mat. White puts a knee to the mat, gets back up, and Valdez looking for another takedown over here. We got it on ESPN Plus, pinned in the live chat. That's how we're watching this. Let's see what we could do here. So, yes, I agree with Jason to the point where it could happen in any sport. We saw it with Kevin Holland. The headbutt, it wasn't a punch, it was a headbutt, and the way he went down head first into the mat, that could have been incredibly serious, freakish. But if you watch the fight back, this gentleman who is a warrior, right, according to his opponent, oh, man, Valdez gets the neck. Oh, boy, Valdez going for the choke. Without the hooks, and White slips out. Nice job by White, showing some toughness, but driven back to the fence quickly by Valdez. Wow, Valdez is relentless. We got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first round. Valdez is really dominating here. Let's see if White can get out of this situation. Nice knee by White. Separates the boys. And here we go. Crack into the face. Both guys. White's tough as nails. And here comes Valdez shooting for another takedown. Single up against the fence. So with the back to the Thornton situation, yeah, it could happen in any combat sport, really. But if you watch how he recklessly came in, the dude had no business being in there with an 11-1 fighter. No, like zero. And they fought before. They fought like in 2013 as well. So, you know, it is what it is. It's hard because the matchmakers have the toughest job in the business. We've seen it firsthand. These matchmakers, the fights fall out. Oh my God, this is a firefight here. Valdez and White are throwing hands. Woo, boy, reckless punches back and forth, knee to the body. Valdez comes in. Oh, 2 left hands, knocks the mouthpiece out of White, but White's in the pocket, slinging back, and now White clips him with an uppercut. White has no mouthpiece. Valdez, lands the takedown. White looking exhausted. Now let's see what is that Herb? Yeah, Herb Dean has a chance to put the mouthpiece in, and White's eating some shots from the top. You don't want to see him eating punches like this without a mouthpiece. Fitting with that donation with Phil Starr. Oh, man. Valdez looking for Mountain, and White bucks him off. White's on top. Holy crap. I got to say this. Watching this fight here as Valdez is dominating, White just keeps getting out of these situations. They stand back up. White has no mouthpiece, and he is just in the pocket slinging punches back and forth. Oh, what a fight. Under a minute left in the first round. I don't think Herb Dean's going to throw the mouthpiece in. There's just too much action going on here. White's eating punches without a mouthpiece. Ouch. Oh, and now he's got a combination. White tags him with a beautiful right hand. Body shot. White with a chin shot. Damn, both fighters landing simultaneously with 38 seconds left. Ellie, this is incredible, this first round. Oh, the knee to the head. White lands it. I think White might have stole this round. Amazing first round here between the boys. 25 seconds left. Both guys are just biting down and punching. Body shot by White. A nice left hand. Valdez looks gassed out there. This is insane. If you think about, that right hand again by White, slugging on the face, and now blood splattering all over the face of Valdez. 10 seconds left in the first round. A beautiful left hand. A right by Valdez. Both fighters having moments here. Now White's back to the fence. They're exhausted. They're slinging it. Holy crap. What? This is the freaking Contender Series. Think about this. Santos versus Walker, main event Saturday night. These guys were reluctant. Leg kicks. A total of what? Was it even 20 punches to the head? Not even, I don't think. In 5 rounds. We just saw 1 round. 50 fucking head strikes over here for White, 36 for Valdez. The mouthpiece pops out, 2 minutes left in the round, and White's still in the pocket throwing. Yo, to the people that do not tune in for the Contender Series, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. That round was a war. A flat-out war. Valdez looks like he was cruising, and White just turned up. What's the odds in this fight? What a first round. Let me back up here and get... Jess, what do you think of that round? That was insane.
I thought it was amazing, Moss.
Well, all right, here we go. Second. I mean, how is this going to go 3? By the way, White is a plus 375 underdog. A minus 510 is Valdez. I'm really rooting for White here. Holy crap. They are just standing back in the pocket and throwing again. White's coming forward. Nice leg kick by Valdez as he backs up. Valdez did show some more damage on the face. White's creeping in. Valdez eats a hook by White, and then a beautiful body shot by White. White looking good on the feet right now. White, the overhand right coming over the top again by White, throwing Valdez to the fence. Body shot slinging in. And then Valdez counters again with a left hook, and White's hurt. White's hurt. Right to left and dropped. White's dropped. He's down. Holy shit, Valdez just finished him in the second round in a back and forth fight. Dana White on his feet. That was insane. Absolutely insane way to start this Contender Series. Ellie, you ready? For some carnage. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, Enjoy pancakes with the carnage. Celebrate the carnage.
Hey, Dana. Dana, let me call you up real quick. Dana White, can you give White a contract too, please? Please? Give this kid a contract. Give both of these guys a contract over here. Patrik White, 9-1, now goes 9-2. But Dana, I like both of these guys. Sign them both. Wow. Wow. What do you think? Do you think you can give both a contract, or you just give Valdez?
Because White looked fantastic leading into the fight, so I say both can get a contract.
Give them both a contract. That was amazing. I think his mouthpiece got knocked out again in the second round. I saw something fly out of his face. He might have been losing teeth or something. Who knows? Wow, Valdez looked like he was on his last leg and then just stepped up and knocked out White. That was quite the back and forth. Shout out to the Contender series. Holy crap.
Super
That was nuts.
Can you explain the other way to donate? As opposed to this way? There's another link also besides Super Chat. Seems other one can use more letters.
Yes, Streamlabs. Link in the description below. You'll see like all the denominations for what song it plays. And you just click the Streamlabs link. And it'll take you to like another tab. And you just put in your donation there. And then it'll go through. It'll take you right back to YouTube once you're done, I believe.
You'll see in the description underneath the video, there's all different songs for different donations. Whereas Super Chat, you just have one sound. Streamlabs, you can do all different songs in there. And we get more of a cut from Streamlabs. So we appreciate the Super Chat tremendously, but they take 30%, whereas Streamlabs, we get a higher chunk of the profit. So, yeah, we encourage Streamlabs. That's why Nightbot's spamming it up over there. But either way, whatever, it helps. Anything helps. It's great. Wow, man. That first round. Oh, you had, what's his name? The champ in the corner. What's his name?
What? Brandon Moreno?
Moreno, thank you. I couldn't get it out of my head. Brandon Moreno, who's fighting Figgy. Did you see December? Did you see that card?
No.
With Poirier and
Enlighten me.
269? UFC is finishing this year with some of the craziest. Wow, Valdez. He's having trouble getting out of the cage, man. He's exhausted. The pay-per-view. Look at this pay-per-view. Let me see. I don't know if I retweeted it. I think it's 269. Let me find it.
Dana White's nowhere to be found.
He's
not
there.
No, he wasn't at the table.
Oh, he was. Oh, he was
Nope.
looking for him. He was standing and clapping. So this kid has no problem getting a contract. So it's Oliveira versus. Look at this shit. So this is we know how 267 is. That's fire.
Yeah.
268 is great.
Ah,
Now look at freaking 269.
That is a good card.
Look at this
Moss.
shit.
Holy guacamole!
Look at this thing. You got Oliveira Poirier at the top.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena. Say what you will.
It's a good fight.
I'm still interested in this.
Yeah.
She's got this
And
massive
it's-
chip on her shoulder.
And it's a title fight, which makes it more exciting.
Kai Kara France is welcoming Cody Garbrandt to 125. Brandon Moreno Figueiredo. So you got freaking 3 belts on this thing.
Love it.
I mean, what else we
Although
got?
I believe Moreno Figueiredo should be above Cody Garbrandt,
It
but
will
whatever.
be. Yeah, it is. No, this is not the order.
Oh,
This is-
okay.
yeah, these are just the fights on the card. Because
Gotcha.
wait, watch when you say Pedro Munoz versus Dominic Cruz, which we were talking about earlier.
Love it.
Cochera versus Robertson. Robertson needs a win.
I
She
could
needs to
give or
win
take
hard.
that fight.
Well, regardless, you got Macy Barber, the
Oh,
psychopath.
heck yes.
Montana De La
Oh,
Rosa.
love it. Love it.
Randy Costa versus Tony Kelly.
Pretty good fight.
Let's see. All right, so these
Placey.
guys, I don't know these guys. I don't know them.
Yeah, you've
I don't
you've
know.
reacted to
Nah, I
them.
probably did, but I just don't remember. But look at the record,
Perez
16 and 2.
versus Schnell.
Yeah, Perez Chanel's a good fight.
Ooh.
The GOAT Ryan
Oh,
Hall
God.
versus Derek Minor.
Get rid of him.
And the other GOAT Sean O'Malley
Get rid of
versus
the Ryan
Paiva.
Hall fight, and we're good.
No, you gotta have
Get
Ryan
rid
Hall.
of Ryan Hall.
Come on.
Get rid of him.
Come on, he's
I don't
a
want to
big
see
name for
someone
me.
lying down on
But
the
look at
mat
this.
for the
O'Malley's
entire
there
fight.
too. O'Malley versus Paiva.
That's gonna be a good fight.
How good is this
Because as
freaking
much
card?
as I dislike O'Malley now, like he is a good fighter. So I gotta give him that.
O'Malley's 100% on the main card, Alex. 100%. Yeah. There's no way he's not on the main card. But then again, I mean, let's see. Like Car France versus Garbrandt could headline the preliminaries. I could see that happening. But Pedro Munoz versus Cruz could be headlining the preliminaries. I mean, it's nuts. I think Pedro Munoz and Cruz stay on the main card. That's tough, man. They're both really good fights. It's probably a 5-fight main card. I mean, you can. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, I think O'Malley gets the main card. I do think. So you're gonna have to kick off the Munoz fight or what's it, the Cara France fight. But regardless, it's so good. O'Malley's definitely not on the prelims. It's the reason being is the UFC knows that this kid's got a following. They're gonna put him up there Greg Hardy style. You know what I'm saying? Front and center. MacArthur, thank you. MacArthur Turner, thank you for the subscribe. And hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
But wow, man. And Kevin Holland versus Daukaus 2 is thrown on one of the fight nights in what, December or November? Or November, I think it is. So you got that happening. That's going to beef up a card. That's on the Max Holloway Rodriguez card. So whatever month that is. I mean, the UFC is, yes, we have 2 weekends coming up where there are lady main events. They're so, but other than that, it's out of control, man. The UFC is just beefing up their cards. It's going to be a fun end of the year. All right, so we saw a firefight to start this Contender series. Definite contract, maybe 2. Let's see what's going on in this chat room. What's going on, friends? How you doing in the chat? Who we got in this bitch?
The Coyotes will provide fence cutters as T209. Jorge Masvidal says O'Malley looks like he sells weed to middle schoolers. Two Joint says Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson. Free pay-per-view before Halloween, October 30th. Yeah, that's the Glover Blachowicz card, and that's a really good one too. You got Khamzat Chimaev, you got freaking Makhachev versus Hooker. The Chimaev versus Lee fight is a banger too. I'm curious to see what Chimaev comes back with. Lee's a tough dude. If Poirier loses to Oliveira, my cry, says Alex Brown. Yeah, I'm going with Dustin. I want Dustin to win that too, but Oliveira seems like a cool dude, and he's had some story. BJ Penn is running for governor of Hawaii. I did see that, and
Is he really?
I would move out of Hawaii immediately. What the? Oh God! If only Tito Ortiz worked out, right? Was it California that he was running for something? I don't know. Mayor? I don't know what the fuck he was running for. Imagine BJ Penn, governor. That's crazy. Bossman Carlson, Two Joints is government. We the people don't give a fook, says Jamie Schwint. All right. Well, if you want to chat in this room, you must be subscribed to the channel. So make sure you're subscribed and we can see what you got to say. Imagine having a crackhead being governor with just a CTE, man. Tito was mayor of Huntington. He was the actual mayor? Was he?
No, he was on the...
Was he on like a council or some shit like that?
Yeah. I don't think he was mayor.
I don't know. I got CTE too. I don't think he was a mayor, but you never know these days. Smack that like button. That's right, B-Man. Tell him you smack that fucking like.
What are you talking
about? Let's get it up to 200. That's what we want. Very ambitious here on a Tuesday night, so we can hit the goalie goal song.
She's talking to everyone. She's
and
saying hi.
Let's see what she got to say.
Did you hear?
Ellie was brightening everyone's day up.
Yeah, she was saying hi to everyone, but you missed it.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to MMA Uncensored. They gave us a follow on Instagram, so shout out to MMA Uncensored over there.
Oh, nice.
They got a brand new YouTube channel, so go subscribe to them. Nice guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that. It's about time, MMA Uncensored, that you followed us with your almost 1 million followers. So shout out to MMA Uncensored. They have a link to their YouTube channel. If you go over to their YouTube
everybody
channel,
watches MMA Uncensored.
yeah, I mean on Instagram, they're really popping, but they're trying to get this YouTube channel going.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
I always watch their YouTube for news.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
They only
talk
got
about
1K. Oh, hold on a
Game
second.
Bread FT2.
Whoa.
Let's talk about
Look at Mass Barber going down in the rankings after she got fucked up and robbed Miranda Maverick. Fuck my C. I hate her. I really fucking do. I hope she runs into Andrea Lee so she can get slaughtered. That decision fucking enraged me.
I honestly don't understand how someone could hold so much hate for fighters. I don't get it.
He's angry, man.
It's weird.
You know what? I'm not a big Macy Barber fan either. I don't think I'm as angry as the Glove Touch,
Yeah,
but
it's bizarre.
she's fun to watch fight, but I'm not necessarily a Macy Barber fan. Like I don't mind watching her fight because she goes in there and wants to kill her opponent, but I can't say that anymore, Jess.
Yeah.
I don't think we could say kill the opponent anymore. It just doesn't sound right, especially after we did a poll.
Moss. All right. Too soon.
I don't know if we could say that. I don't think. Well, I mean, it's maybe too soon. When Habib,
I feel like you're making a joke.
no,
out
I'm
of
not.
it.
I'm not making a joke. I'm just being truthful with you. I don't know if we could say. I think we have to get rid of that. We can't be saying that anymore. Well, it started with Conor when Conor said
Smesh.
he was going to kill people. Yes, smash. Here's the glove touch. Look at the anger this guy has. Although he's got the MMA-Holes shirt on, so he's good. But the glove touch is like he's an angry individual.
Where's that hair going?
Look at him. He's like, yeah. I like those tight Adidas pants you got on there. What did you lay on the bed to squeeze those things on? Like, what the fuck? What's up with that? I can't hate on Adidas though. Korn used to rock Adidas back in the day.
All day I dream about.
There's the glove touch. There he is.
Ellie will learn to love corn.
He's our new moderator. When we get back on Not the MMA Holes, he's the new moderator over there. So
Moss,
beware.
can you see Ellie in a mosh pit?
I don't want to see her in
An
a
Ellie
mosh pit.
pit?
Why would you say that? I would not want to see that.
I can see her in a mosh pit.
No, because then
Wearing like
dad,
black ripped up clothes.
then
and
50-some-odd-year-old dad, or maybe even 60-year-old dad's got to jump in the pit, and then that's gonna be a
She
problem.
doesn't need saving. She's tough.
Hey,
She's
Ellie.
gonna be a tough girl. She doesn't need saving.
I'm gonna say this right now: women do not belong in a mosh pit.
She's
They
tough
don't.
though.
I've seen you in a mosh pit.
Your daughter will be
and
different.
you don't belong there. You don't. I
survived.
barely.
I actually think I handled myself pretty well in the fucking
You were
mosh
in a
pit.
disturbed mosh pit.
Why do you downplay my
Because
my
disturbed-
fun? Like I have fun and I have experiences, and then you just like
No,
you're
I'm
like,
just-
let me take this awesome experience you had and just shit all over.
I'm not
and I'm gonna
shitting.
crinkle it up into a ball and throw it back in your face.
Jesse, I like Disturbed. I'm a fan, but Disturbed
Man,
is
I
kind
have
of
amazing experiences, and then
Disturbed.
he just destroys
Hold
them.
on. We getting so fucking
Because that's a good experience to me, and you're just ruining it.
Ellie, tell mom to chill. Disturbed is like pop metal, you know?
I don't care. I still had fun, and you're ruining it, Moss.
Okay.
Stop ruining all my good experiences.
Why?
I have very few of them.
What are you getting so angry for?
I don't like my few good experiences ruined, and I refuse to let you do that to Ellie when she gets older and has good experiences too. I refuse. I will protect you, Ellie. I will say, Daddy, you're being a butthead. Stop it.
I cannot wait until Ellie grows up and acts the exact same way, and then have both of them going back and forth at each other. Are you gonna do that, Ellie?
I hope she turns out like me. She'll be so perfect.
We're gonna get spoiled with the back-to-back Fire pay-per-views, back-to-back-to-back, 3 of them. There are 3 Fire pay-per-views. This might be the strongest ending to a UFC year that I can recall. I don't remember any 3 pay-per-views in a row. Usually it's like they throw everything in one pay-per-view, and then you got that crappy one to end the year. Like, that's how we're ending the year. Not this year. Not this year. This year, the UFC is going all in. Ever since COVID happened, UFC has found ways. Maybe it's because of the Contender series. You know, you bring in this young talent. You're not, strapped for people on cards. Right, Ellie? Maybe that's what it is. Right, cutie? You're so cute. Look at you. You look at you. All right, here's the next fight. Greetings from Spain. Check out the next contender, Danny Barez.
Barez.
He is from my hometown and is really good. All right. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let me check him out. We're Barez fans now. That's it.
What is that?
Wait, where is oh, here he is. Danny Barez is in the co-main event. So he's from your hometown. Let's look at this guy. 12-4-0, but he's on a nice win streak from Spain. 32 years of age, 67-inch reach, 5'7", and he is. Oh, it's an even fight, near even. He's fighting a kid from Chicago, Carlos Hernandez. All right, where are you?
Look what Dacker says. She says, Mudvayne, hate breed, and Slipknot. Got thrown out of the pit for crowd surfing. Got hot dogs grilled by Slipknot after the set. Oh, and a drumstick. Chicks can rock, bro. So come on, Moss. Let Ellie flourish in the world of rock.
Yeah, listen. I'm fine with women being in there,
She'll survive.
but not women related to me.
She's tough.
I've
She'll
seen some bad
survive.
bitches in there. I've also cracked a girl by accident, and she went fucking flying, and I got my ass whooped because here I am with my hair in front of my face doing windmills, and I fucking took out this chick.
They
I
know
felt
what
terrible.
they're getting into when they go in.
But yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know, man.
It's not,
Some guys like to
you treat
crack a
them like
bitch.
they're glass. Like,
Think about this. Some people go into a mosh pit to hurt people, right? And I'm
yeah,
cool
that's
with
the
that.
point.
I'm cool
They're
with that.
letting their anger
But
out.
there are woman beaters that purposely go in a mosh pit to punch a broad. You know, like think about
A
this.
woman knows what she's getting into going in there.
There are men that are like, I want to punch my wife so bad. Let me go to a concert and let me take my anger out on any other woman that's in there and fucking crack him.
As much as he likes to downplay the mosh pit that I was in, I had a blast. I had a blast.
Yeah, it was fun, but it's
so I
that's
can
training
totally
wheels.
understand the adrenaline rush and the addiction to wanting to go in again.
Now I'll tell you what. All right, you know what, Jesse? That is a pretty tough murderers row. Mudvayne, Hatebreed especially. Hatebreed, Slipknot.
Slipknot has been bad.
Yeah, I've been in many of Slipknot mosh pits, and it has its moments. Yeah, it's pretty. It's worse than Disturbed for sure. But yeah.
I think if Ellie said she wants to go in a mosh pit, I'd be right next to her. Like, yes, girl, let's go.
The things that she says baffles my mind because what's going to happen is Ellie's going to turn a certain age, and then Jesse's going to be like, you know what? I don't want that to happen.
If I'm with her,
and then someone's going to snip this knucklehead saying something so stupid.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to say something now.
Why do you hate so much?
I'm not saying. I'm saying you're going to say something now. You're not responsible
if Ellie
for your
came
words.
to me and said, Mom, I want to go in a mosh pit together, I'd say, let's go. Let's go, Ellie. We're going to toughen you up.
It's crazy. Mark my words. In 10 years, when Ellie starts talking about mosh pits and Jesse starts getting older and becoming more mom-like, she's going to be like,
well,
no, you're not doing that under my roof. And then
I want to have
someone's
fun with
going to
my
clip
daughter
it.
and create good experiences with her.
Oh, my God. All right. You know what? Maybe you should go into mosh pit right now. We should throw you in a mosh
nasty.
pit.
He just hates on everything I want
No,
to do.
I'm just saying because I know you so well. For instance,
not well enough, obviously.
For instance, you have diarrhea of the mouth. The guy that died, right? The guy that died. Do you not regret anything you said?
I told you in the beginning that it was cringy. That I said that I wanted to change how we handle those situations.
Exactly. So what I'm saying right now is
the whole reason he brought me on the show was because of diarrhea of the mouth.
All right, don't get so angry. What I'm saying right now,
God,
is you're saying things
what's
now
one positive thing about
that
me?
you're gonna regret in the future.
No, I don't fucking regret anything I say.
Okay.
I just change things.
Do me a favor. Timestamp Jessie saying she wants her daughter in a mosh pit, and I hope Ellie goes back.
I didn't say I wanted my daughter in a mosh pit. I said if she came to me and said she wanted to go into a mosh pit.
You have limited time to be on this show.
Yeah?
Let's enjoy some fights.
I do?
Let's get back into the fights, boys and girls. Barnes versus Holmes. Like I go down these bizarro fucking rabbit holes.
That's your own fault.
Let's get a contract over here. What the hell's going on? I know Resendant's like, what's going on? Let's pump the brakes.
What do you mean I know?
I know it got a little silly. All right, let's move on.
You're falling into it too.
I know. That's why I'm like, let's get the fuck out of this. Barnes versus Holmes. Call the fight, Jess. Let's get some of that pent up frustration out of your head.
You're so frustrating to me.
I'm just moving on.
Barnes is in the red shorts, Holmes in the blue. Barnes moves forward on Holmes with the right and doesn't land. Holmes with the right on the chin of Barnes. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left of the first round.
Oh, Jason out Huddleston tried to Streamlabs. Let's see. Let's unfreeze. Yeah, we'll rattle through this.
Whoa, Barnes just got rocked.
I only hate two fighters. My C. Barber and whoever is fighting Andrea Lee. Right now it's Jessica I. I love everyone else.
Thank you, Glove Touch. We're going to catch up on the donations. And Jason, I do see you coming through. We're going to play in a second here. So there was a penalty here. What happened here? An eye poke?
It looks like headbutt.
Oh, there's that headbutt. Wow, that's fitting.
And Barnes got wobbled and the ref stopped the fight and he's sending him to his corner to recover.
Okay, so this is exactly what Murgliata should have done, right?
Ooh.
This is exactly what happened, what should have happened. So now they reset. They're good to go. All right. Yeah, let me sync it up here. So we got 3:07. I'm going to... Oof, they're throwing tight. All right, back into it, Jess.
3 minutes left of the first round and kick to the body by Barnes. Now Holmes pressures Barnes inside the clinch, looking for that takedown. And Holmes is looking to trip Barnes to the ground. No luck, pressuring Barnes against the cage. One underhook for Holmes. He's looking for that right leg. 2 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. A knee to the body by Holmes. Another knee coming in. I'm sorry, by Barnes. Another knee coming in by Barnes. Holmes looking to wrap the leg up, but not finding much luck.
Hold up. Come here a little.
She might need a diaper change.
Hey, you want me to change your diaper?
2 minutes and 25 seconds left.
Okay.
And Holmes is putting significant pressure on Barnes inside the clinch here. Knee to the body by Holmes. Barnes just trying to field off the weight of Holmes. Holmes looking for the trip again. No luck. Great takedown defense by Barnes. Holmes dropping a couple lefts to the chest. Another knee coming in by Holmes. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left of the first round. Holmes looking to wrap the leg up again.
Oh, I gotta mute our stream in the background. Hold on a second. All right, Ellie. Who's gonna win this fight? The black guy or the black guy? Who we got? Let's see.
And it looks like Barnes is... Oh.
I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. There we go.
Barnes is facing the cage and Holmes is looking to take the... Oh, shit. Take the back. Now Holmes with the hand down on the mat. Kind of bending forward here. I'm sorry, that was Barnes. A minute and 20 seconds left of the first round. And Holmes drops a nice kick to the body there. Pushing Barnes back. Barnes recovers his footing. Now moving along the outside. Holmes comes in with a nice kick to the body, followed by a beautiful right on the temple of Barnes. A minute left on the clock. A left coming in by Barnes. Hi. 50 seconds left. Barnes is getting pressured by Holmes. Hi. A kick to the body by Barnes. What are you doing? A nice right coming in by Barnes. Misses. Holmes with the good footwork, stepping out of the way. Barnes looking a little winded here, gasping for some air as they meet back in the center with only 30 seconds left. Holmes staying very cautious as Barnes looks for the takedown, coming in for that double leg, being stuffed by Holmes. Great takedown defense as Barnes pressures Holmes against the cage. Some elbows coming in by Holmes, and Barnes with a knee to the inside of the thigh.
I like that mustache on Holmes.
10 seconds left of the first round. Holmes turns the clinch around. One underhook for Holmes as he drops a knee to the leg and then a knee to the body. A knee to the head by Holmes. Another knee coming in by Holmes, and that's the end of the first round. Very slow start to a Contender Series fight, in my opinion.
All right, who got it?
In my humble opinion, I'm going to give it to Holmes.
Holmes first round. All right, let's catch up on the donos. Here we go.
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Come on.
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Jason going crazy tonight.
MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Half. I'll use this one since you guys get more. I found the link. I'm not wealthy and saving up for a lawyer to try and see the daughter I raised alone for 5.5 years, but as of October 31st it will have been 2 years since I was allowed to see her.
Oh my God.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh my God.
Here's Jason again.
Come on, get loud,
Get loud,
MMA-Holes
Jason.
in the crowd. Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Here's the rest of the story.
It's truly an awful circumstance. Mom was nowhere to be found but popped up with all kinds of money and took her. Point is, you guys have got me through some impossible times.
Wow.
God bless and love you guys.
Oh my, I hope you get a chance to see her again, Jason. That's fucked up.
Dude, that's nuts.
That's horrible.
I tell you, women are the devil. Like, Ellie, don't...
I would never do that to you. Are you crazy?
Ellie,
That's
nuts,
Jason. I'm so sorry you have to go through that. That is crazy.
Yeah, I hope everything comes
Nobody
together.
should ever not be able to see their child.
I
don't care
on her.
if you're getting along with your spouse or not. Like, you should never not be able to see your child.
Put her address in the chat. Let's all fun. No, that's fucked up, man. Thank you, Jason, for the donation, and I hope things go well soon for you. That's nuts, man.
That's horrible.
Jesus.
I couldn't even freaking imagine.
Witch sounds like a witch. Sounds like a witch. Here we got another donation. We'll get back into the fight in a second. It's from Kainoto.
Wonderful, wonderful.
This dono is for 17-year-old Ellie, or Elliot, because who knows with the times we live in. Tell your old dad that you went to the pit and met some older man, really angry, sporting a neck beard, that you might be in love with him. Ain't nothing dad can do.
Thank you. By the way, what's on over?
I keep hearing it too, right?
Oh, there we go. We have
Come
like 2
on,
streams on.
Mosticles.
No, just okay. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get back into the action. Thank you guys for the donations. You guys are awesome. Wonderful, wonderful people.
So Jason, you have a court case against her now so you can see your child? Is that what's going on?
He said he's saving
for a court case
to get her back.
Oh my God. That's crazy. I wish you all the best, man.
She's a different kind of human.
She's a different kind of human, indescribable. I let her back in her life when she popped up, and it was a big mistake. Florida courts aren't favorable to men, it seems. She's a devil worshiper. Well, it's not just Florida courts.
She sounds like the
all
devil.
courts are usually in favor of the mother. It's fucked up because a lot of times the mother is completely unfit. So, honestly, it doesn't matter where you live. Chances are the court's going to take the position of the mom.
That is messed up.
And if she has money, the court's going to see that and be like, well, she can take care of her. They don't even consider the mental state of the mom. It's so messed up. All right, 2 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. And it looks like Holmes is going for a rear naked here as he has Barnes locked up. Oh, my God, a triangle around the body.
He's going to get it. Oh, he's got plenty of time to get it.
Barnes with the wrist control looking to fight the hands of Holmes. Oh, my God, there's going to be a tap. There's a tap. There's a tap. There's a tap. A little tap. All right, Holmes takes the win by submission in the second round.
Wow, 2 for 2 with finishes.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
So 2 fights in, both favorites, heavy favorites by the way, get the win. Joseph Ugly Man Holmes. What a nickname. The Ugly Man. I think he's the guy with the mustache, right? Yeah, he's got the little twirly mustache. 6'4". Wow, he's a big boy. Light heavyweight. So Joseph Holmes. Probably going to get 2 contracts here. But that was pretty easy, huh? Synced it in the second round. Looked very nice. Smooth. Like butter. Smooth like fucking butter. There's 2 of you. She's got this thing now. Anytime you hold her, she just gives you a look. And she's like, who is that? Who's that holding me? Ain't No Savior by Ouija. Mac, try that one. Oh, Heddleston coming back in. Come on.
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Got MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Thank you again, Jason. Here we go.
Message 1 of 2. She's on drugs badly,
Oh
on
my God.
OnlyFans and has sugar daddies. That's why she was able to take her in the way she did. Only did it out of spite. A 65-year-old sugar daddy is now raising her. She's in Florida. They took her from my arms in Ohio.
Oh my God, dude, that's like that gives me freaking chills. That story.
It's horrible. I don't know.
Gives me chills.
It's hard to find the right things to say because I believe that no matter what, even if you're having issues with your spouse and you guys are divorced and there's like a lot of turmoil, you should never bring your child into it. I think that's like the lowest thing you could do. Removing a child from someone's life is it's the biggest low life move, you know? It's so fucked up.
Yeah. Ugh, God, it's nuts. That's freaking nuts. You hear it too many times, man. Like, you know, they make these laws for women that are, you know, in need of it. You know, there's a lot of women out there that deal with asshole guys. But then you got that other percentage that just abuse the system, and it's horrific. Woo. All right, you want me to change you, kiddo? Do you think she needs a change?
Yep.
All right. Hold down the fort.
All right, holding down the fort.
Come on.
Arian says my ex is a whore. Let's talk about exes today, guys. Who's got the worst ex in the chat? Right now, I think Jason Heddleston's holding the trophy because that's a pretty fucked up thing to do to anybody. All right, BC Dave says Jess has all the power, Moss. Just give in.
Yes, sir.
I do have all the power. Here he comes.
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Child services lied to me. They had all the info against her mom, and my only option at the time was to take Sky to Ohio for safety.
Oh my God.
They lied I wasn't allowed to leave the state. She had rights. Child services cost me my whole world. I trusted them.
Oh, wait, so child services told you were allowed to leave? So you left under the... So that... Doesn't that give you a good position in court? If... I mean, do you have proof that they told you that? If you have proof, there it is. I mean, it's not like you freaking kidnapped your child, right? That's horrible. Why would they tell you something that is completely untrue? Oh my God, that is horrible, man. I really hope that you get a chance to see her again. That is so messed up. Let's see here. Jonathan Wilberding says, my ex lost her mind and she can't hardly talk to anybody anymore. Even my son can't hardly talk to her. Oh my God. Dr. Boss says, newsflash, don't trust the government. Decker says, Carl, of course, punk, bro. I have an eclectic collection. That's kind of how I am. I have an eclectic taste. Jason Hiddleston says, I got her pregnant. It's my fault. I tried to make the best of it, but she took advantage of that at every opportunity. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, that's extremely heartbreaking, man. But, oh my God. That is freaking horrible. I really hope you get to see your child. Jamie Schwinn says, had ex. We broke up because she was pregnant. Said it wasn't mine. She cheated. This was like 11 years. See pictures. Looks like... So get a freaking paternity test. You know you can go to... You can actually... You have rights if you believe it's your child. You have rights to a test, just so you know. You can go to court and they can force her to test if you believe it's your child. Just saying, if you really want to be in that kid's life and if you believe it's your child, okay, get tested. My ex stole my daughter and subscribed to Luke Thomas. Decker says, Decker, nice, I grew up with punk. That's cool, says Carl Grace. Cheeto says, I'm getting drunk to deal with all of everyone else's problems now.
You know what we need?
A lot of people have fucked up exes in this chat.
We need like an MMA-Holes love connection. We haven't had that yet. We haven't had like a guy and a gal in a chat, or a guy and a guy, whatever you guys want to do, or gal and a gal. We never had that love connection in the chat. Is there? Where are the single people in this chat room? I'm sure there's a lot of single guys, but any single ladies in this chat? Maybe we can match some people up over here. Who's single in the chat? Age, sex, location. Let's play love connection between Sausage Party. Yeah, probably. Judging from our percentages, 7%. Although it's turning into 8%.
Let's see. Decker isn't Ingle. She's so lovely. Moss, don't go there. This will end up in a quadruple homicide. Come here. It's okay.
Didn't Real and Jessica G run off together? Possible. It's possible. All the single ladies, nope. Locked down for 8 years. So that one girl is single. Let's see. I was able to forget each of my exes that I was lucky, but now I've been like 6 years. Hold on, I lost you. Sorry. Knowing a lot of great, gorgeous girls, but can't fell in love anymore. Just get bored each of them. So you just find something wrong with each girl. That's what I'm assuming. I've had that problem. I've known many of people that just always find something wrong, right? I have a harem, but I'm single. Here, but illegally. This is a glove touch. I just feel alone. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Only rule, no guy on guy. Carnage. My worst ex broke into my house, stole my clothes, and stole my ice cream. Sick bitch. I really like that ice cream. Oh, boy.
Stole your ice cream.
Sounds like some real winners. All right, let's see what the next fight is. We are 2 fights in, 2 carnages, and it looks like we have Weems versus Garcia. The next fight is the Barez versus Hernandez fight. So whoever that was in the chat, your guy's about to come up and perform.
I'd like to meet a nice woman, but if I tell her I never wear rubbers. Wait, what'd you say? Wait, can you scroll up? I missed that. I'd like to meet a nice woman, But if I tell her I never, or are you saying, but what if I tell her I never wear rubbers? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know.
Just tell her, man. What the fuck? Clint Black, put yourself in my shoes.
Super chat.
You got Mr.
Jason
Heddleson.
Heddleson.
Sky screamed and begged me to not let them take her. It was 4 a.m. and the police escorted them. Her sugar daddy and her came to Ohio after the judge gave them a pickup order.
Oh my
Had
God.
DCFS done their job?
Oh my God.
my
That's
God.
crazy. That's crazy.
God, that's freaking horrible, man.
Yep.
I'm keeping all positive vibes for you, dude.
And then people say you shouldn't beat up an old man. Like, you know?
Well,
In that situation,
I don't think
yeah.
that's what he said. I don't think he's saying the old man took. I'm saying
I would
I
beat
think
the
he's
shit
saying
out of that old man.
that.
No, I'm
that
making
he's
a
the reason she.
No, it's a Conor McGregor joke, Jesse.
yeah, I
right
understand.
over your fucking head.
No, it's not. I understand where you're. Okay.
That old man deserves a fucking beating for enabling
All right.
that bullshit.
What is that?
That's messed up.
Shroom says all my exes live in Texas. All my exes live in Texas.
All right, who's gonna win this fight?
I've never been drunk before, and all women want to do is drink. Well, that's not true. That's not true.
Wait, who said that? I never been drunk before.
Kid Combo.
Kid combo. Well, it depends what women you're hanging out with.
Yeah, I think that's subjective. I don't know what women you're surrounding yourself with, but
most women do like to drink. It's kind of true. Most
no.
of the women I know enjoy their fucking wine. Like it's just like
oh, that's different. Like casually
wanna
drinking is. I thought you meant like going out and getting drunk.
alcohol in general, right?
Yeah, like
Well, girls like
I
to
know
get tuned
a
up.
lot of women like to casually drink wine, but that's
One-
casually. You're not
one-
getting tuned up.
Girls like to.
It's casual drinking.
Fuck that stupid trashy cunt. Being a wife beater is 100% acceptable in this situation.
Wow. Yeah, are you guys? The part of the story. Are they still legally married? I didn't get
Who?
that part. Is Heddleson still legally married?
I would think not. No, she's
so
with
you're
someone else.
legally divorced and just
Yeah.
fighting for custody of the
Yeah.
kid.
He said she was out of their life for a while, and then she just popped back up out of nowhere, and took the kid.
Ah, super
Damn,
chat.
Jason's going hard in the paint.
Yes, they were inside the home in Florida when the decision to tell me leaving was safest option. I have grounds, but getting back to Florida is hard part. I spent everything trying to protect her. We left Florida with nothing.
Oh my stop! Oh, bro. Oh my god.
This is a crazy story, man. That's fucked up. Well, I hope.
All right, so
I hope we bring
just
you
chill,
some-
bro. Just chill. Like take care of your shit. You know, like don't be throwing all your money into. Honestly, like.
No, we're therapy,
No,
Jesse.
no,
Keep donating.
It doesn't feel right. Like it does not feel right at all. Like
No, he's paying for his therapy session. Let the man fucking
it doesn't
pay.
feel right, Moss.
Go ahead. We got you back. What else is going on? Keep him coming, man. I don't know.
Oh.
Poor guy needs some shoulder to lean on.
Libraries aren't the best place to meet a woman, bro. Why is that? Drug Savage,
Crazy.
you're not supposed to date at AA for a year, but everyone does anyways. I'm not surprised. Bruh, sorry to hear that, says Noah Man. Sorry, what?
No, I was going to talk about the fights. 4-fight win streak for Fernie Garcia. 3 wins by submission, all by rear naked choke. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. So Fernie Garcia, what a name, Fernie. Have you ever heard of first name Fernie? It's a first for me. Can't really make fun of it, though, because he can kick my ass, so I can't really do it. Find a men's support group that deals with custody issues. They work pro bono. They are out there to help men. We need for things like that. Yeah. I'm sure there are groups that can help with a situation like
Well,
that.
it happens more often than you think.
Think about this. Abusive relationships. There are actually people that, like men, that are living in abusive relationships.
Yeah.
But it's laughed upon because you're a guy.
Yeah,
What do
Moss
you
is
mean?
living in an abusive relationship.
I'm one of those men. You can see it firsthand right now as Jesse lashes at me for 5 seconds. So,
I lash at you out of love because I just wish
yes, it's tough love,
that
right?
sometimes you would listen.
Yes.
But I love you.
It's okay. It's all right. I will seek help. I will find battered men.
He
A
needs-
battered men group.
Men's support group.
The bite your tongue group.
Oh boy.
Let's learn about this guy over here.
3 ninjas. I only date women who have been strippers for 35 years.
Here comes Jason again with the $5
Things
super.
will work out. It's just brutal.
Yeah.
Being in Ohio and needing to go back to Florida is the hard part.
Yeah.
I'm hoping by December I can get to Florida.
I hope you
too.
do, man. I really
Beat
hope
the
you
shit
do.
out of the old man. How old's his daughter? How old
I'm
is
not
the girl?
entirely sure. I think maybe he said it.
Let me see. I'm going back. Say in the chat, how old's your daughter again?
Yeah, I don't think he mentioned how old she was. I mean, it sounds like she's young.
Alone for 5.5 years.
But as of October,
Oh,
it
so
will have been
5.5 years old. He raised
her alone. And then as of October, it'll have been 2 years since he saw her. So 7.5.
Somewhere around there, yeah. 7.5. Oh, man, that's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. I couldn't imagine. That's just so fucked.
Jess, where's all your hot friends? But then again, you're young. Well, young doesn't matter. My husband is
got no
19 years
friends.
older than me.
She's got no
So,
friends.
I don't think, but yeah, I have no friends.
But she's got a
There's
hot
a
to trot
reason.
sister.
There's a reason I had a child at 25 years old, or 24 or whatever. Yeah,
She's
I
making
have
new
no friends.
Like physically making new friends.
Yeah, my friend is my daughter.
She's
and
like,
my
let's have sex
husband-
and make some more friends. All right, here we go. Tail of the tape.
It's kind of sad. 27 Weems, 29 Garcia, 5'8" Weems, 5'7" Garcia, 139 pounds Weems, 136 pounds Garcia, 67-inch reach for Garcia with the 2-inch reach advantage, 69 inches for Weems.
Let's go. Round 1 of Garcia versus Weems. What weight class is this? 135? All right, so the bantamweights. Let's see what we got here. Weems in the red trunks and Garcia in the dark trunks. Garcia coming. Whoa, a nice right hand by Weems to start off the fight. Weems got blondish hair with a beautiful beard, chin strappish. Garcia swipe. Whoa, a nice kick by Weems, dropping Garcia, and Garcia gets up quickly.
My
Garcia's
man's
moving
34 and I'm
forward.
42, no biggie. See, there you go.
What?
Dak Gers says her man's 34 and she's 42, so no biggie.
Oh, so she's the older in the situation.
Cougar.
It's like your parents.
She's
Right?
my mom's older than my dad. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, listen. He's got to be a pretty mature guy, right? If you're the old, usually women, mature quicker than guys. Like it took me, I had to find someone 19 years younger. Oh, a nice left hand by Garcia on Weems. And Weems just grabs him and throws him against the fence. Whew. Okay, Weems going for a takedown here. Locked around the waist. Trying to drag him down. And Garcia spins him around. Eats a knee to the body. Now Garcia driving the shoulder into the chest. Looking for the takedown. 3, 4, 5. First round of action. 2 for 2 with Carnage. And the favorite in this one is... Joshua Weems. His nickname is Wide Open.
Wide open.
With
Weems.
arms wide open.
Oh, boy.
He's the underdog, Weems. They separate from the fence and back to the middle. Hellhead logo is where Garcia stands as he comes forward. He's just lifting that left leg up, taunting. Oh, here we go. Flurry by both guys. And Garcia finishes it with a combo to the body. Weems circling the outskirts of the cage. Nice right hand slapping into the face of Garcia. Man, Howlerhead must pay a pretty penny. They're all like all over that cage. What do you think Howlerhead pays a year for that?
Whoa!
Oh, Weems dropped, and here we go. Garcia with hammer fist. He is destroying Weems' face over and over again, pounding, and that is it. The first round stoppage.
Woo!
Garcia, another favorite, gets the win. Fernie Garcia with the fucking carnage. My gosh. Wow. Damn, this guy didn't stop.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage, vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, join pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage!
Bantamweight with some fire in his hands. He hits him with a right on the side of the head, dropping on Weems. And then the follow-up punches like machine gun. Bang, 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 bang in there until the ref says no more. And then he goes injected into my veins as a celebration. That's 3. I mean, that's 3 contracts. It's not even a question.
I just saw someone in the chat say, Jason, just fucking kidnap her and go to live a happy place anywhere else. If she is bad for your girl, just God can judge you. That is the worst advice
Chop her up.
you could ever give to someone. The guy would freaking end up in jail for the rest of his life. You can't do that.
Chop her up. Put her head, like,
What is
freeze
what
her
is
head.
wrong? Why would you give someone that advice? They're clearly going through something awful, and you're over here like, oh, just kidnap the kid and run away. It's fine. Like, the cops aren't gonna find you. Totally fine. What the like?
Oh boy, some interesting stuff here tonight. The fights have been crazy fast. The chat's on fire. 145 people. Make sure you smash the like button. This is where you hang out for some fights on a Tuesday night. Saturday night we'll be doing this, and we got Fury versus Wilder. As that fight gets closer, I am getting more and more fired up. I am so much more into that card, not even card, that fight, than the UFC card earlier, but we'll react to both on Saturday. So a big day and night of fights. Wow. Man, Fernie Garcia.
Super chat.
Jason again with the super chat.
Sorry, I'm a few minutes behind. $50 in tips won't kill me. Lawyer is $12,000. I've saved $9,000. It's worth it. Like you guys have been all I've had lately.
Wow.
Oh, thank you so much, Jason. We really appreciate your support. But like I said, just try and focus on you, man. You got a lot going on, and it's freaking crazy, and nobody should have to go through that.
It's kind of wild. We hear this a lot where people, the whole reason why this show is here was because I was going through some fucking tough time. Like in the beginning, I was all fucked up with some weird shit going on, you know? So it's kind of weird how 5 years later, and we're still hearing the stories of people that were in a bad spot in their lives, hanging out, making some friends on the internet. You know, we all have a common interest. Some people just come here because they don't have friends that really watch, you know, MMA. And it's really cool to hear that. I mean, it's a terrible story, but it's actually cool that people come here and just kind of blow off some steam. So I hope we give you that escape that you need. And remember, chop her up, wood chipper.
Stop.
How do we dispose? In Arizona, there's plenty of places to bury a body. I mean, right? So come on this way. Ohio to Arizona, though, that's a little trek.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
There's some advice in the chat I'm seeing. Look at the advice, Jess. Look, there's some really good advice in the chat.
Break into her car, plant a kilo of cocaine in her trunk, and make an anonymous tip to the police. She'll go to jail and you'll get your kid back, okay? Not hookup, I mean more than a hookup. Howlerhead is owned by Dana, so probably not a lot. Oh, is it?
Is it owned by Dana?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Just make sure every time you are around your daughter, you present your best self. It makes a huge difference. If they see you get frustrated and cussing out their mom, it affects them. That's true.
Wait. What about the other way around?
I think he means no. I think he's trying to help Jason. But in general, if parents either side are getting that way with each other, then it affects the child.
Yeah, you gotta, especially as they get older. Actually, this age here with Ellie, she's only 5 months old, but
she absorbs everything.
She's like a sponge. So I try to tell Jesse, calm down.
Why do you always put it on me? Do you ever think that making those comments causes the issue? Like, you can't just keep your mouth shut, can you? You're like the most amazing person in the world, and I love you so much.
See how you spiral?
But you just you intentionally push buttons to make me look like the bad guy.
Because you know what? Life is short.
So let's make my wife look like the bad guy all the time?
Smile. It's all fun.
You're not funny.
Ellie's going to be raised as she's going to have such a great sense of humor. And you know what? Let's move to this next fight over here. Daniel Barez. This is the guy. Whoever was in the chat earlier, this is the guy. This is the guy that he said, from Spain, hometown, we're rooting for him. Listen, I know this guy's from Illinois. Fuck him. I'm from the U.S. Fuke Hernandez. I'm Team Barez. If he's still in the chat, show yourself so I can root for your man. And if you're not in the chat, I'm rooting for Illinois. Okay? Just saying. But Daniel Barez. Team Barez.
Super chat.
Jason.
Being a man, abuse help or lawyer help hard to find. She abused Sky whenever she was around her.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I left. That's the hard part. I have to think every day how she's hurting her now.
Oh my God,
Pray
dude.
for me.
Do you have proof of the abuse?
This is freaking nuts.
Dude, get evidence, man. I'm sure you already know. Like, I don't know why I'm telling you. You're a smart dude. I'm sure you already know. But, I mean, that's the first. If she's hurting her, like, That's the first thing I would throw at the courts. That she's not safe. She's in an unsafe environment, you know? That's crazy, man.
By the way, Brewster dropping some great news. Completely irrelevant to the conversation. But the Yankees are down 3-0. Let's get them out of the picture because I can't handle Yankees baseball. I don't want them to win. I'm a bitter Met fan. They must all sink. That is messed up, man. That's really out.
Super chat.
I'm just venting, it's okay. Thankful for the kindness.
Everybody needs to vent, man. Everybody needs to vent, no matter where you do it. Noah Man says, woohoo. Brewster says, 1 game playoff is dumb. Carl Gray says, Jason, you're fine, bro. I've came on this MMA-Holes family when I was down many times, and this MMA-Holes fam got me to laugh and forget about my problems at the moment. Brandon Lewis says, let's go Sox. Jason says, I've never cussed out her mom, never even had a speeding ticket. I'm too kind, and that's the problem and what's taken advantage of. It's always the kind of people who get taken advantage of. F your personal life, the Yankees are losing. Vintage, says Kainoto. Brewster says, I usually vent with weed and beer. I don't think that's venting. I think that's called burying your problems in substances.
Well,
but whatever works. Jason Hiddleston says, I don't and never have had anger issues. I'm very kind. What's wrong, baby?
Yeah, some people, they do. They take advantage of
You okay?
people's kindness. It's messed up. Don't mistaken my kindness for weakness. Is that the line?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Ay, ay. That's messed up. Well, listen. There was a time where this chat room, if you would vent about stuff like that, this chat room would light you on fire. But we have a loving, nurturing community here now. It took 5 years to grow this nurturing community. So everyone in the chat, drop a big fat heart for Jason, and hopefully Jason's, troubles get fixed quick. It's a fucked up story. You know what? Having a daughter, it's like when you hear things like that, it does. It messes with you. Like you never want to. Like I couldn't imagine being separated from my kid. Look at that. Look at these people. These people are loving. This is a loving crew. We may be savages out here, but look at them. With the fucking hearts out there. Hearts for Heddleson. Heddleson hearts. Let's go, people. Heddleson hearts in the chat. Salud. Heddleson hearts. And the Yankees are down 0-3. Yes. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome, man. That's pretty cool.
Back to vaccines then.
Yes. Let's talk about the vax now.
Oh boy. What a world we live in.
So we're waiting on this fight to get going. Hernandez versus Barez. Looks like it's going to be a good one here between these two. Okay. A flyweight fight. Young men getting ready to party. 32 years old, Barez, and 27 years of age is Hernandez. You got the 5'6" versus 5'8". 126 on the pounds for Barez, 125 championship weight for Hernandez. Both orthodox fighters. So who do we see another contract here? I mean, I think we're 3 for 3 with the contracts. You guys got me to laugh for your Nick Nork shit. As long as people never forget the Nick Nork, I'll be very happy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Moss and JBM, love you guys so much. Again, this is much more than an MMA show. Not much more to say, just supporting the channel. Wishing Jason the best. Everyone is dealing with something, so be kind of necessary
That's
to
it,
all.
Man. I was on Facebook and I wrote a whole long thing. It's like a bummer, man. Everyone's just so freaking negative. And I get in live chat rooms. You like to blow off some steam and say some negative shit. Whatever, that's cool. Knock yourself out. But at the end of the day, if you see like a comrade, you see someone that's in a chat that shows up on a regular and he's having a tough time, it's good to see people pick them up. It makes me feel better about doing this freaking show. The fact that people kind of got each other's backs. Complete strangers out there. So it's really cool. It's rewarding. It really is. It's completely rewarding that you guys stick together. So All right. Now, shut the fuck up. Let's get back into the fights. Right? Let's get back into this shit over here. MMA-Holes is the island of misfit toys. It does feel like that, right? It sure does. All right, here we go. Young man Hernandez getting buttered up. Getting ready to... every time I watch the Contender series and I see these guys fighting for a contract, I mean, it's pretty wild. I couldn't imagine what's going through their mind. Their hearts have to be beating out of their chest. You know, and here is Carlos Hernandez on a 6-fight win streak, 4 wins by submission. Kickboxing Pan American silver medalist. Excuse me. So does Dana own Hallerhead? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Let me look that up. No, that makes sense then.
What the hell? Look at this.
Chocolate?
No.
It's a chocolate fountain.
No, it looks like freaking...
Poop?
No, it looks like blood.
I don't know. She's watching some kid show.
That does not look right.
Hallerhead, yeah, they send Dana White like this gun and stuff. I don't think he does own Hallerhead. Does UFC President Dana White have a whiskey company? Yeah, I think that's fake. Yeah, he doesn't own it. He teamed up, so they're basically a major sponsor. That's all they are. Yeah, Dana doesn't have... Why do you guys make shit up? What's going on here? Why you guys gotta make shit up? Make me look on Google. Let's see. Only 9%? Is that true? It didn't. There's nothing that says that he owns 9%. Did he buy into it? All right, I'll look after the stream. Yeah, I couldn't find anything. It just looks like they sponsor the company, but maybe. All right, we'll see. We shall see. It is smeared all over that mat. Hallerhead. This guy's in pretty good shape. Barez looking pretty loosey-goosey. All right, I said the tail of tape already. The only difference is did I say the reach? Yeah, so 66-inch reach for Barez and 67 for Carlos Hernandez. All right, Jess. This is the man, the neighbor of someone in the chat.
I don't laugh at you at all, Jason. I think what you're going through is completely appropriate for what you're feeling. And I think everyone else can say the same.
You're probably handling it better than the majority of the people would here.
All right, Barez in the red, Hernandez in the blue.
Handling it better than I would, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts. 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. This is a flyweight bout between the two. First round, beautiful right coming in by Barez. Didn't someone say to look out for Barez? I'm not listening to you.
Oh, here we go. Barez unloading.
Nice kick to the body by Barez, pressuring Hernandez to the outside, comes in with a flying knee.
Yeah, Barez looks good. Woo, this kid is fire.
Yep, Barez turning it up with a beautiful combination to the body of Hernandez. Hernandez showing damage on the face. Whoa, combination coming in by Hernandez now.
Here we go.
Pressuring Barez back. Kick to the outside thigh by Hernandez. Now by Hernandez. Hernandez trying to pressure forward. Kick to the body. 4 minutes and 1 second left on the clock.
Fights have been really good tonight. Ooh.
Beautiful right coming in by Barez as Hernandez lands the right of his own. Calf kick by Barez. Both of them standing and trading in the center. Kick inside the leg by Hernandez. 1-2 by Barez, landing on the chin of Hernandez.
He's quick.
3 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Barez
UK and Ireland.
Barez looking to pressure Hernandez towards the outside. Hernandez comes in with a combination, pressuring Barez back. Flying knee by Barez, landing on the chin of Hernandez.
Gotta watch those fingers, man. Like
3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Combination ending in a calf kick for Hernandez. Barez with the 1-2. Now Hernandez clinching up, trying to pressure Barez back, and he does. Against the cage. One underhook for Hernandez. They slip off, break off, and now Barez is back towards the cage. Hernandez comes in with a beautiful combination. Body shot by Hernandez. Barez looking to pressure Hernandez towards the outside again.
Hernandez feeling it now after he landed a couple of nice shots.
Yeah, nice right coming in by Hernandez. Whoa, right hook coming in and landing on the chin of Hernandez.
These guys are tough.
Nice combination by Barez. That causes Hernandez to take a few steps back, regather himself, comes in with a beautiful left hook. 2 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Both of them trading now.
Yeah,
An uppercut coming in by Hernandez. Barez with the 1-2.
I tell you, Tuesday night is getting more and more exciting with this Contender series.
What are you doing? She's getting tired. You might have to call this.
Is Hernandez going to land a takedown? He's going for one.
Hernandez is going for the single leg, pressuring Barez back towards the cage.
I tell you what, Hernandez may have a better gas tank.
2 underhooks for Barez, but Hernandez has control of the clinch. Hernandez holding on to the left. All right, I got to take her for a nap. You're going to have to call this.
Okay. Yeah, so they're working against the fence here. Hernandez, nice knee to separate Barez. Barez backs up. Hernandez is relentless. Both guys. Oh, the flying knee by Hernandez right on the chin of Barez, and he just absorbs it. He's got to be a little rattled now. There's a leg kick by Hernandez. Damn, Hernandez flipping his fight. Whoo. Flyweights are turning up. Hernandez going for another takedown. 3 are stopped as Barez swipes him off. Both fighters reset. Leg kick by Barez. Kick to the body. A left hook by Hernandez. Man, oh man, this is nonstop action here. As Barez and Hernandez are just trading punches back and forth. Both fighters having beautiful strikes to the face of each other. Leg kick by Barez. Barez creeping in, trying to cut off Hernandez. Hernandez comes in with an uppercut. Barez looking for a takedown now, singling up. It's basically these guys. Someone's trying to get a takedown here because you can't really keep this pace up without getting tired. And both of them are stuffing each other. Hernandez has Barez against the fence now. And a nice tight right hand coming in by Hernandez and a counter by Barez as they separate from the fence. Beautifully timed takedown by Barez. Beautiful. But Hernandez gets right back up. Barez leaps to the back, puts a hook in, and is trying to backpack him. Now 2 hooks are in, 27 seconds left. Barez sitting on the lower back and then sliding off. Good fighting of the hands by Hernandez. Barez trying to loop around. Oh, drags him down again. That's 2. And then puts the hooks in quick. Whoa, Barez getting that back quick. Slide around, puts the arms around, looking for the rear naked choke. 5 seconds left. Can he get it here? I don't know if he has enough time. He's holding on. He realizes his limited time left. He doesn't exert too much energy and just walks over to the stool. All right, so Barez, I would say with those 2 late takedowns, submission attempts, I think he stole that round back in his direction. Woo! Wow. Barez kid is a beast. Yeah, he looks pretty good. I tell you what, though, don't count Hernandez out. Don't count him out. This kid had his moments, too. We had a very, very close first round. Dana White clapping. He's loving it. He's loving it. I don't blame him. Look at these stats. I see the flexes in the chat. You got Spain. Is that Spain? I can't see your flag. It's not showing up, but wherever that's from, I think you're a Barez guy. Barez looking pretty good, but I mean, it was a really close round. I think it came down to the late round takedowns. Probably won the judges over there, but I mean, very close with the striking. A slight advantage for Hernandez, but yeah, I think Barez got that first. Man. All right, second round has begun. We got a glove touch slipping in with a dono.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Spanish flag.
Jason, we love you, champ. Fuck that dumb cunt. She's a hoe, she's a cunt, she's a fucking faggot, and I hope she dies in a fire. Anyway, this guy in the red kind of looks like Uriah Faber, and it's freaking me out.
Okay, thank you, glove touch. Appreciate that. All right, back into the action here. Barez and Hernandez. With 4:30 left, a nice body shot, and then a left hand Hernandez to the face of Barez. Man, Hernandez piecing together those combos nicely. Barez just eating them like they're nothing. Body shot coming in Hernandez. Hernandez showing some good footwork as he backs up, circles around. Barez creeping forward. Barez comes in. Oh, the 1-2 by Barez. A beautiful right hand stuns Hernandez. Oh, Hernandez throws Barez down to the ground. Just tosses him down. Now Barez throwing the legs up high. He might Oh, he's trying to triangle the legs up. He's locking the leg around the neck, and he's rocking some right hands. Whoa, Barez is slick on the ground. If Hernandez could slip out, he does. He goes right to side control. Okay, so now Hernandez sitting at side control. Barez trying to buck from the bottom. Little problematic for Barez here. 3:40 left in the second round. Hernandez trying to stay patient and look to unload from the top. Can Barez buck out of this? Can Hernandez land? Let's see. From the side control position. Barez is kind of close to the fence, so let's see if he can scoot his body over there to use it to get up. Hernandez wants a mount. Oh, gets the back. Hernandez was looking for the mount and then just slips around to the back. This is a problem for Barez. Hernandez flattening around out Barez. And now looking for the neck. Barez tucking his chin in. And Hernandez is looking to get under there. Barez doing a good job defending this so far, but he is flattened on the mat face first. Oh, my God. 2 minutes and seconds left. 57 seconds. Oh, boy. Hernandez sliding under that chin. Barez pushing on the elbow and slips him off. Hernandez still sitting on the back, and he's just looping right hands into the side of the head of Barez. Barez is in trouble. Oh, man. Plenty of time left in his second round, and left's coming into the side of the head of Barez. Hernandez looking for that neck some more. Just trying to loosen up the chin. The good news for Barez is he's pushed his knees forward, so he's not flattened out anymore. He's trying to use the mat to stop the arms from getting underneath. He gave a little sign to the ref that he was okay. That's Barez. And then elbows to the side of the head by Hernandez. Woo! Barez is just trying to get back up to the feet now. And, oh, man, Hernandez gets more comfortable as he pulls Barez back. Hernandez is back to the cage. Now, Barez is trying to, it looks like he wants to spin inside the guard of Hernandez. Good patience by Barez. Good job fighting off that arm. Now let's see if Barez can spin into this guard. There's a lock around the waist by Hernandez. Hernandez really wants that neck. Barez is still defending. 140 left in the second round, and he's eating some rights to the side of the head. Barez, that is. More rights coming in by Hernandez over and over again. Then punches to the ribs. Hernandez just wants to get that under that chin. Barez fighting off the hands. Trying to slide himself to the fence, but Hernandez still has that back. Full control. 120 left in this second round. Well, chalk this round up as an L for Barez. If he survives it, I think we got a split fight. Curious if the judges would call this a 10-8. I mean, it's possible. Let's see how this thing ends. Oh, here we go. Barez spins out of it. Nice job by Barez getting out of the situation. And then Hernandez grabbing on the single against the fence. Barez trying to lock up the neck. Barez separates again, and Hernandez throws him to the fence some more. Knee to the body by Barez. 45 seconds left. If this thing can go to a third round, which they separate from the cage, Hernandez... Oh, those body shots by Hernandez. Viciously thrown and kicked to the body. Uppercut, left hand Hernandez. It's going to be a very interesting third round if it goes there. Now, oh, Barez landing a takedown at the end of the round. So Barez gets himself number 3 and is inside the guard of Hernandez. Barez is not going anywhere. 15 seconds left. Barez is now in control. Trying to loosen up and see if he could land some strikes to end this round. 10 seconds left. But Hernandez is pretty active off the bottom. Now Hernandez holding on tightly, just waiting for the third round. This third should be pretty good. Woo! Wow. Wow. Okay. 4 minutes and 5 seconds of control time for Hernandez. Wowzers. All right, so we're going to a third round. I'm going to say 1-1 going into the third round here. What do you guys think in the chat? I see Travis saying 1-1. Look at the significant strikes for Hernandez. 47 to 32. 44 head strikes to 24. I mean, clear that second round made Hernandez pull away with the stats a little bit there. I mean, the first round you can say was close. Oh, what did I turn off? There we go. The first round was close, but I still think Barez got it. You may have some judges saying that Hernandez is up 2-zip. And then the 10-8 that Travis throws out there could be in play. There was a late takedown by Barez. He did get out of the situation. Defended pretty well. So I'm going to say 10-9 in the second, but it looks like the consensus in the chat is 1-1. All right, we're in the co-main event, going to a third round, and a good fight. The first three were excellent. This co-main has been fantastic as we cruise into this third. And what more could you ask for? A 1-1 fight. Nice left hand by Barez to start off this third. Looking at the face of Hernandez. Hernandez eating and Barez is stepping up. Whew. Let's see if Barez can pull the momentum back in his favor as he's slowly coming in, looking for the opportunity to land. But both fighters a little reluctant. There goes Hernandez with the 1-2. A nice hook by Hernandez. Barez counters with a left. Hernandez with a leg kick. Hernandez charges in again with a nice three-piece to the face of Barez. Barez trying to loop in with a hook. Hernandez charging forward. Hernandez has these blitzing combos that seem to be pretty effective. Then backs up, resets, circles. Comes in with a flying knee. That could be costly. Oh, Barez almost caught that and tried to throw him down, but Hernandez does a great job at underhooking and throwing Barez to the fence. Now we got 4 minutes left in the third and final round, and Hernandez with control against the cage. Elbow slicing in by Hernandez. Barez pushes his body right off. They reset back to the middle. Center of the octagon, apex center. Here comes Barez coming forward. Hernandez with the uppercut. Hernandez trying to work on that body some more. Right hand slipping in by Barez. Damn, man. Hernandez is really throwing those combos together. Barez missing with the right hand. Hernandez. Oh, shit. Was that a nut shot or an eye poke? There was a stoppage. And what do we got here? The ref says time. Okay, I'm assuming Barez got hit. I did not see it. I guess it's a nut shot. All right. Hernandez is getting... Wait, is it an eye poke? What is it? I didn't see what happened. Okay, so Hernandez... Oh, here we go. Give me that replay. I didn't even see it. It was an eye poke on Barez. The pinky goes in the eye of Hernandez, and Hernandez seems to be fine, so that's good. Okay, so they are back in action here. And Hernandez with a nice right hand. As this moment, I'm going to give Hernandez a slight advantage here. Looking pretty good, but Barez is hanging in there. Woo, they're colliding with punches. Oh, a nice right hand by Barez. Colliding again, the knee by Hernandez. Both fighters landing back and forth. I mean, there is too many punches being thrown right now for me to even differentiate who is getting the lead. There's a nice 1-2 by Barez. Hernandez on the outskirts here, charges in and tries to go for a sneaky trip, but Barez stays on the feet. One thing about Hernandez is he's 0 for 5 for takedowns. Barez lands one there, 4 for 8. So Barez lands a huge takedown with 2:40 left. Woo! That's a biggie. That is a huge, massive takedown for Barez. So let's see if Barez can keep control. Hernandez trying to use the fence to kick off. He's rolling around, giving up the back. Does stand up. Barez trying to drag him back down. And they separate. So Hernandez finds his way back to the feet. Barez takes him for a ride. Dumps him down for number 5. Ooh, beauty. Barez is relentless. I tell you what. Barez is finding all sorts of ways to come back, even when he slips a little bit in the fight. These takedowns have been perfect. Now we got 1:55 left. You got to do something with these takedowns. Barez is looking for the back. Hernandez just puts his back to the mat, says, I'm not giving up my back at this point. And Barez is trying to slide up on him. And Hernandez bucks him off. Hernandez back up to the feet, putting pressure around the neck. And Barez says, okay, let's separate. Hernandez says, no, I'm coming forward. Hernandez charges in. Barez grabs around the body. Underhook by Hernandez, throwing Barez to the fence. Barez nods over to his corner as he's grabbing some advice. And Hernandez with control. Let's see if... Oh, a nice body shot by Hernandez against the cage. And then more body shots and a left hand to the face. Barez eats him and then resets. Now, going for a takedown is Hernandez here as he's just going for that single. Tugging on the leg, throwing Barez to the fence, underhooking. 1:05 left in the final round. In a close one, Barez is stuck against the cage. Hernandez, let's see if he could do anything here. As he's holding him there. Hasn't really let it. There's a right, a left hand by Hernandez. Fixes the trunks. They separate. 45 seconds left in the fight. Hernandez on the prowl. Barez looking pretty tired. Mouth wide open. Now shooting for a takedown. Barez looking to land it. Oh, he drives and throws Hernandez to the fence. Doesn't quite get the takedown. Looking for 6. Lifting up on the body. Stopped by Hernandez. And then Hernandez pushes Barez to the fence. A knee to the body by Hernandez. A body shot again by Hernandez. Another body shot by Hernandez. A left hook by Hernandez as Barez misses with the counter. Eats another knee. Barez backs up. 15 seconds left. Hernandez charges in. Hernandez looking to win this thing. Letting them all go. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Combinations. Kick to the body. Hernandez is the one landing everything. Spinning back fist. And Barez trying to land a takedown late. Wide legs. Hernandez, takes a ride right at the buzzer. What a fight. What a fight. I don't have to really look at the stats. I think Hernandez won that thing. I see in the chat I give it to Hernandez, but if you look right over here, Hernandez just had a little more heart. Credit to Barez. This is another fight where you can give 2 guys a contract. I'm going to say Hernandez won this fight, though. The younger Hernandez, near even when it comes to the odds, has 99 total strikes to 55, 81 significant to 45, got the 65 head strikes to 35, leads in the body strikes as well, 25 to 13, 9 to 7 in leg, everywhere. The only thing, there was a massive swing, was the takedowns. You have 5 to 0. But 10 of those 15 takedowns were stopped by Hernandez. Hernandez got the win. I am sorry for my friends from Spain in the chat, but it looks like Hernandez got this job done. Let me know what you guys think in the Fukin Live chat. MMA is freedom. Wow, I thought Barez won, but the stats say different. I tell you what, there was a time where I thought Barez took the control back in his direction. But no. Not true. I got MMA. I got arrested. So what do you guys think in the chat? We got a super chat. SPD Hungry.
Biara Lara 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 Lara.
Thank you. Don't know what that was. All right, we're going to a decision here. Thank you, Fat Nate, for the subscribe. Oh, we're going to have a split. Wow. 29-28 Hernandez, 29-28 Barez. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, Hernandez gets the win by a split decision. I think they got it right. Wow. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if the UFC takes a look at Barez. You got 2 guys, right? You have Barez and the gentleman that lost in the first fight. Patrik White, where you can make an argument, should get a contract. 2 of the guys that lose. Now, Shonte Barnes, I don't know if I saw enough for a contract for him, but I mean, you could seriously make an argument. But Dana White's been a little more a little more stingy with contracts again. He went back to his old ways. So I'm going to think the guys that took L's aren't going to get contracts here. But my gosh, man, 4 fights in, they all have been fantastic. This one goes to a decision, but it was plenty fun. And now we get to the main event. Smotritsky versus Malott. What a name. Malott sounds like a name of a fighter. Malott. Proper Malott and the assassin Smotritsky. What a card. What a Tuesday night. It's a good night to be hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
I want to give a big shout out to everyone that dropped a freaking donation tonight. You guys are freaking heroes tonight. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate your savage contributions. And Heddleson especially went nuts on the donations. I hope everything gets better for him. Everyone that smashed the like button, you're all G's and Gets or whatever the hell. You're the best. Thank you so much for the likes as well. Let's see what's up in this chat. This one made up for the last one. The last Contender series you're talking about? If I'm not mistaken, that one was kind of meh. It seems like they're going like every other week we're getting a good one. But I think it's been more good Contender series than bad this time around. No, thank you, Jason, man. Appreciate it. The Mexican that got KO'd, the black dude definitely getting a contract. Mark my words. That shit was a war, says Kenny True. If they look good in the fight but lose, still on Dana's radar. I mean, they can be invited back to the Contender series. Very possible. We've seen a guy lose and get a contract this year. Let's see. The Mexican. Oh, you're talking about Genaro Valdez. Yeah, there's not a doubt about it. This kid is a lock for a contract. A lock. I'm telling you, both of these guys, I would be very happy to see get a UFC contract. This fight was great. It was a great way to start the card. They were just standing in the pocket and just slinging hands. Still, this fight is the best fight. I mean, this fight, I was nuts. But all these fights have been great. All these fights have been great. Yeah, but Valdez is not a doubt in my mind that he gets a contract. My ex left me for Ellen DeGeneres. Rough. It's a bad beat right there. I'm going to play it quick. We'll be right back. We're going to roll right into the main event of the evening. So just take a look at this. We'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Just got to find it. There we go. All right, we'll be right back, friends. Hang in there. Description, ESPN Plus, MysticRootsCBD.com, 20% off. Promo code MMA-Holes. Hit the fucking like button. Hit it. Hit that like button, friends. Let's go, people. Let's not stay on Wayne Gretzky. Hit the like button. Smash it up. Where else can you party on a Tuesday night? Here on the MMA-Holes. Bring the heat. Look at that weird thing. Just bashing that like button. Beating the living snot out of it. What is that thing? What is that? Freaking creepy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, Contender Series. Here we go. The final fight, Smotritsky versus Malott. Let's go. Let's learn about these two fighters over here. 7-0 versus 6-1-1. Tomorrow night will be live for the Wednesday show. We'll get more into the fights happening this weekend. And yeah, it should be a good time. Should be a good time. Thank you to the peoples giving some likes on our IG posts. Really appreciate that. Jay Hedelson. Hey, we'll follow you back, Jay. We'll follow you back on the IG. Jhead 81884. Hell yeah. Appreciate the follow. Okay. Let's go. By the way, we put something on our stories on Instagram. It says screenshot and draw the MMA-Holes logo. Anyone that screenshots our story and draws, it could be the shittiest drawing ever. We're just gonna re-show it on our stories. So get to work. Get to work. I'll even show it right now. Here, let me if we can get I want some of the worst. Slide into our DMs. Yeah, Ellie was into the beard. She's into it. Here, this post over here, screenshot this on Instagram and draw our logo right in there, and we'll put it we'll put it on our stories. Oh, Big Mo reaching out. All right, we got to get Big Mo back on the show because we're doing XMMA. So let's get Big Mo. I'd like to catch up with him. Really good guy. Talk about that Bruce Buffer guy, the Gamebred FC. I want to know his thoughts on that guy. It just goes to show you there's levels to being a ring announcer. People think you could just take a microphone and just announce for fights. It's not that easy. There's an actual skill to it. Yeah, Drunk, you got to get on there. We will, no matter what it is, we will, as long as it's not like, porn. Just slide it into our DMs and we'll put it on our stories. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's get into this main event. I haven't been to the freaking gym in 3 or 4 weeks now. I tried in the garage to do a little light exercising. I got no power. It's nuts, man. Still recovering from the after effects of COVID. It's crazy, but I do feel a lot better. I've been going for bike rides, and that's working. So I think in time I'll be back to normal again. It's just so frustrating. I miss going to the freaking gym. Okay. Did you see Fury's interview on MMA Hour? He reminds me of a young McGregor. Everything he says is a quote. I did notice years ago. I noticed after, what was it? Was it Klitschko? I can't remember what fight it was. I think it was right before the first Wilder fight. I did notice that Tyson Fury had a very McGregor-esque approach to his trash talk, but he was always like that. He always had that kind of swag. Yeah, he was always very full of himself, and it just progressively he got more confident as he kept on winning. So there is a similarity, a little parallel. I think Fury's fun though. I do. I enjoy him. And if you keep winning, it works even better, That fight's gonna be crazy, man. Boxing's always had guys like that. Yeah, I mean, there's always big personalities and stuff. Although, I mean, I can't remember. I'm just trying to think, Muhammad Ali is anytime I think of someone that had that bigger than life personality, you think Muhammad Ali. He was the first that I can recall, at least. I mean, maybe there's fighters before that I don't remember. But these days, other than Tyson Fury and the McGregors, I don't know. I don't really, they're not on my radar. Yeah, I know too, John. I have no choice, man. I tried. Yeah, Tyson's not his trash talk was its own entity, saying you're gonna eat the children, and he had his own thing going, man. There was on medication Tyson, then off medication Tyson. you know, he had a complete unique way of going about it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to feeling better. This kid's in pretty good shape. Let's see, who is this? This is Malott, Mr. Malott, Mike Malott, 29 years of age. Let's go like this. Both fighters are in the cage. Damn, Smotritsky is looking pretty focused. He's only 21 years old, 6'2", 29 years old, 6'1" is Mike Malott. 170 pounds, both boys. Championship weight. You got the 74-inch reach versus I lost it. Okay, I lost it. Was it 74-inch reach versus 74-inch reach? So pretty much identical, just an inch difference in height. Malott and Smotritsky. Smotritsky got the red trunks and Malott's got the navy blue trunks. So round one, welterweight fight. This is your main event. A nice kick to the body by Smotritsky. Who's the favorite? Canada. Mike Mallott's the favorite. By a smidge. Oh, a slight favorite. There's a nice right by Malott. And Smotritsky just shoots for a takedown. Malott tries to go for a guillotine. Oh, Mallott's got it tight. Mallott's got a tight guillotine. Rolls him over. Mallott's really going, oh, there's the tap. The ref barely saw that thing. Malott gets the guillotine early. Under a minute in the fight. Mikey Malott. Whoa. And Herb Dean was on the wrong side. That thing was, oh, man. He was tapping and Herb didn't see it. He was standing on the wrong side. Ouch. But Mikey Malott lands the carnage. It looks like he's Uriah Faber's guy. Uriah Faber leaning over to Dana White, kind of give him a little tap and saying, hey. He's like, hey, give that fucking guy a contract. Look at Faber just whispering in his ears. Freaking Uriah Faber. Let's go with the full-blown carnage. Activate.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
Nice. Wow, what a night. What a free. Everyone's getting contracts. Wow, that was a nice guillotine. Woo. Wow. Poor guy Shimon Smotritsky, who is undefeated, gets submitted quick. Yeah, now DC's joking around about Uriah Faber. I mean, this kid's going to get a contract, so he's an alpha male guy. That's interesting. 29 years old, a 6'1" welterweight, Mike Malott. And how old is he? The other kid's only 21, so I mean, you know, it's not the end for that kid. You do feel bad for him for taking a quick L. But he's only 21 years of age. He can go back to the drawing board. Malott. Let's fix this up. There we go. So Malott gets the win, gets the guillotine 39 seconds into the first round. Wow. Damn. That was quick. That was a don't blink. Yeah, Jesse was talking about the baby food. I don't know if she dropped it in the chat. But Ellie just tried butternut squash before her nap. She made a yuck face at first, but then she loved it. Ellie update.
Wonderful.
In stereo. Clayton.
Guess what, MOS? It's official. Only 3 months away until Izzy gets soccer kicked in his smug fat face by the best middleweight in the world. Happy face and new woo. Not even Flappy Bird Mouth ARIEL can help. Game, set, match. KO.
You know, I bet there's a lot of people that are feeling the same way about Izzy. People do not like Adesanya. I tell you what, I like Robert Whittaker. I do like him. I don't really hate Izzy. It's just I don't care if he loses. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I think he's very good. He's the best right now at middleweight. If he stays there, I feel like he could be a problem for a long time, as he's beaten all the top guys already, most of them. But I feel like Robert Whittaker's going to be a different person. I really do. I feel like he's going to be a different animal going into this fight. So it should be a fascinating matchup. I mean, if Izzy smokes him again super quick, it's really not much we can say. Clear-headed Whitaker, yeah. That's right. This is a focused Whitaker. Clear-headed, no mental illness going into this fight. Not like a freaking raving lunatic like that last time he fought him. But it's a good one. I think this is the rematch I really wanted to see. And I tell you what, how do you not want to see the blonde Brunson, even though he looked like trash against what's it called, Izzy the first time? This is blonde Brunson. This might be the rematch we need to see. Blonde Brunson, clear-headed Whitaker. No wine COSTA. I don't know what we can say about Vettori. He already had his second chance. I don't know. All right, we're going to wait on contracts and wind this thing down. But a big thank you, a big cheer for the people tonight on a Tuesday night Contender Series, making it rain with the dono. Coming in with the lights. You got your Fukin top dog, Jason Hedelson. What a night. What a night to be an MMA hole. Beautiful. A chill Vettori and no angry Vettori gets it done. I mean, he already had his rematch. So I don't know. I think Vettori loses 10 out of 10 times with Izzy. Even though, he can take him to a decision over and over again. It just feels like Izzy was playing with him, Whereas Robert Whitaker, I mean, I don't know. He just seemed like lost. He seemed like the moment was too big. His home people, I just feel like he was all over the place. A smoother Whitaker going into this fight makes it very fascinating. But think about it. Izzy's gotten better too. It's not like he just sat around and did nothing. A big Whitaker fan. He's a good guy in the sport, filled with D-bags. Izzy's a great fighter, but has no class. Yeah, Izzy's like, you know what Izzy is? He's a big kid. That's what Adesanya is. He's a big kid. He's like a Toys R Us kid. He just doesn't want to grow up. That's what he is. So I can't hate on him for that. He just comes across as like, he says some cringe things that are so out of left field, and it's just like, what? His trash talk is kind of rough to listen to. But you can't deny the guy's talent. You really can't. And his weird love for a booger beard on Twitter, I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but hey, it is what it is. I don't hate on Izzy, though. I mean, I joke around. In the beginning, I didn't think he was as good as he is. He is. I mean, he was. The hype is true about Adesanya. There's no doubt about it, especially at middleweight. And like I said, I don't think he's a bad guy. I really don't. I think he's actually genuinely a good dude. But it's just there's something about him. Maybe it's because I can't relate with Izzy. Some of these other fighters, I find some way to relate with them, so I can kind of, root for him more. Whereas Izzy is he's so aloof in a way that I just can't relate. The titty question, his pizza tit, he's never answered that. So we don't know what happened with Gyno tit. State of Florida should really be held accountable for what they did to me. I feel like I should be able to file a lawsuit. Their child services people didn't do their job and gave me the wrong information. It's nuts. If you can, relentlessly, there's got to be some lawyers that can help you out with something like this. Yeah, I'm not an anime fan drunk. It's just like, listen. But then again, I know there's a lot of fucking Dragon Ball Z fans and shit. Like, I like the old school. I guess you can count it as anime. I don't know. What's the Robotech when I was a kid, if that counts. But, yeah, I'm not like a Dragon Ball Z fan. I know in this sport there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans. It's just not my cup of tea. Doesn't do it for me. Malott deserves a contract 100%. You look at these guys that won tonight, every person deserves a contract. It's not even a question. I think the question tonight is, do you give some of the people that lost a contract? I mean, this is the easiest night for Dana White. The question is, do you give some of the losers a contract? There are two guys right off the bat that I'm like, yeah, I think so. Let's see. All right, Dana White's hit the stage here. Let's talk. Who made it to the UFC? All right, Valdez is first. Talking about how he's 10-0, he's tough, blah, blah, blah. Same shit. Dana White's got some concerning spots on his arm. He's got to get those checked out. Too much sun. 9 knockouts, 10 wins. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We'll give him a shot in the UFC. He's in. He's in, Valdez. Okay, we're going to Joseph Holmes. He goes, so, pause, I like this kid. 185 pounds, 6'4". The guy's got a twirled mustache. How do you not like that? What? Wow. He says he already agreed to fight and looking for a fight in November. So he says we'll give him another look, and now he's going to fight there. This kid's not getting a contract. He says he's never done it before, and Holmes looked upset. Wow. Just so that they can keep the content together. They're using this guy for some extra content. Oh, my God. And they didn't even waste any time with this kid over here. Fernie Garcia is in. Didn't even build it up. Oh, my God. Here we go. Hernandez. That's fucking crazy. Talking about his opponent, who he fought. This kid's getting a contract. It's not even a question. Dude, I can't believe that other guy. Like, I'm shocked he didn't get a contract. He got a finish. Not just one, he finished his opponent. That's nuts. Dude, I'm still nut. Like I can't wrap my head around that shit. All right, so he's giving this guy a shot. Hernandez is in, not surprised, and we know what's happening here. Uriah Faber was literally stroking his cock. 39 seconds. Blah, blah, blah. We know Mike Mallott's getting in there. There's no, yeah, just give him the round of applause. No, there's no drama. The thing that stands out, the rear naked choke in the second round by Joseph Holmes, which was pretty impressive. The guy is what? He's a huge, man, he's a 6'4" human being. Man, that's just fucked. That's so fucked. 6'4" light heavyweight, huge favorite. I guess because he was such a big favorite. Maybe he was supposed to win, but he agreed to a fight and looking for a fight in November. So next month he's got to go back in there and fight again. And God forbid, imagine he loses. Oh my God. Well, he's only 5-1. So I guess that's one thing you could look at. You know, he's got only, well, now 6-1. He's got only 6 pro fights. So maybe that's what Dana's concerned about. Maybe he wants to see a little bit more from the guy. I don't know why throw him on a Contender Series if you have no interest in making him get a contract. If you have zero interest because he already signed up for another fight in November, why put him on this show? Put him at risk. It's wild. Well, ugly man, we get to see him again, I guess. I don't know. Dude, it's nuts. All right, who cares? Who cares, right? What are we going to do? What am I going to do? Throw my arms? I don't give a shit. I'll forget about this in 2 days. Dana's such a cheap bastard. All right, let's see what you got to say. Final words from the chat. There you go. You got the contracts. 4 contracts. Pretty wild. Many can relate, I'm sure. Just point at having a good support system and people who understand when you have depression and anxiety, etc. is really wonderful. Dana is tripping. What more does Dana want for real? Like, it's nuts. Here's the thing. Why make this kid fight when he's never going to get a contract in the Contender Series? Like, it's almost like he just fought. So if Shonte Barnes wins, his opponent, well, if Shonte Barnes wins and Shonte Barnes gets into the he'll get in to the UFC. But if Holmes wins, well, he's going to fight again. Like, it's just nuts. Like, why? Oh, my God. It's weird, but hey, Dana can do whatever the fuck he wants. It's his game. I don't know. It's just confusing to me, but whatever. Who cares? It was a fun night. He was grappling too much. Cheap labor, 2 for 1. Yeah, it's pretty much. All of his supporters in his gym back home in Texas is going to be super bummed. They wanted Barnes and Holmes, ruined it. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Please, Elon, make us a mechanical woman that will do everything we want and not cause problems. I think we got something like that already. I think they have like real dolls and shit. Since then, it's been hard to rebuild. I've been confused with Sky as I was used. Dad, 6 years almost. I lost you again. And one day it was yeah, dude. It's a fucked up story, man. Appreciate you sharing it with us. I hope it gets better. It's crazy. How old is Jason Holmes? Jason Holmes is... What is no age on the guy? Where is his age? That's a good question. I'm looking right now. He looks pretty young. There's no age. The fuck? How do we not have an age on this guy? Let me look on the UFC website. Let's look. There were some really good fights tonight. So weird. It's just bizarre, their thoughts, their process of handling that, but whatever. I feel bad for the guy. All right, here's Holmes. Profile. He is he's 26? 26 years old. He's 26. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, like maybe Drunk's right. Maybe it's a 2 for 1 deal. That's what they want to do. Cheap labor. It's possible. Anyway, a fire night of the Contender Series. A pleasure doing this and hanging.
Hanging with the boys.
With the Fukin boys. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're live every Fukin night. You guys keep on smashing them donations. We keep coming back. We just keep coming back here. Thank you to our sponsors. Head Rush over there. 20% off. Promo code MMA-HOLES. MysticRootCBD.com. Promo code MMA-HOLES. For 20% off the best CBD in the world. We have Poly Market. Check it out. Link in the description. You can check out some of the baseball events. You can check out some politics. Just play some bets over there. Win some money. Use our link down below and win. Just win. Okay. And ESPN Plus. Thank you, ESPN Plus. Pinned in the live chat in the description as well. Everyone that buys the pay-per-views gets ESPN Plus, watches the UFC fights, uses our link. Is wonderful, wonderful. Helps us out tremendously. But now we got to get out of here. I got to eat some dinner. I got to go do something with my life. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.